What up guys, it's T, aka Nappy Headed Jojoba, and I wanted to do a video on my new detangling routine. If you watched my previous video on how I finger detangle from a few years ago, and you probably didn't, you'll have seen in that video that I was using a light misting of water and then coconut oil and just sitting there and taking the sometimes 3+ hours to finger detangle on my hair. Now, I'm not gonna lie and say that I can get it done in like half an hour now, but I can get it done significantly faster than that. I'd say I've managed to cut down on that time anywhere from 25 to 50% depending on how my hair is behaving that day. Now, I was originally inspired to sort of revamp my entire finger detangling routine when Natural 85, Whitney, put up a video maybe a year ago showing how she detangled her hair in 20 minutes, and I was just like, psh, doesn't matter, not gonna work for me. My hair's not like that. But for the most part, my hair is of the kinkiest variety. My curls generally don't clump together all that much, and they are just the most tangly, single strand knotted bitches you have ever seen. So I wasn't able to use Whitney's technique outright because that just doesn't work for my hair at all. But Naturally High, another YouTuber here, a YouTuber here on YouTube, Naturally High, another girl here on YouTube with hair texture similar to mine, that sort of 4C kind of not very cooperative texture and similar length, although I think her hair is a lot thicker and more lush than mine is, especially now that I got this going on. She did a modified version of Whitney's technique, which I decided to try, and it kind of worked for me. It cut down on my time some, but it didn't seem to be worth it because of the mess involved. If you've ever watched those videos, and I'll link them in the description box, it involves tons of coconut oil, and which I'm all about, but not when it has to get all on my face and on my shoulders and on my titties. Actually, I don't mind it on my titties. And then conditioner as well, and it's just a mess. And it's also just not a super effective use of products to save half an hour on my detangling routine. But anyway, I digress. The product that I wanted to tell you guys that has completely changed my life and has made my detangling slightly less dreadful is this right here. It's my paint. No, it's actually apple cider vinegar, and it is diluted. I do a 3-to-1 dilution of water to apple cider vinegar, and I just put it in this spray bottle. I use this particular spray bottle. It's left over from a leave-in conditioner that I didn't like very much. If you happen to recognize the bottle that this is in, you are a product junkie. And then I have all these rubber bands on here because I'm mentally ill. Actually, the rubber bands are on there because as I'm detangling, I tend to have a lot of oils and things on my hand, both transferring from my hair and from oils I'm actually putting in my hair to help me detangle, and it just becomes very slippery and hard to actually depress the pump. I prefer the ones that go like this, not like this, not like this, like this. But I really like the way this one mists. It's not, a stream or too much product or too little product with each pump. So it's just a really nice mist for this task. So I've just been reusing it, and the rubber bands kind of help me keep my grip. Anyway, apple cider vinegar is my main detangler now. It has managed to cut my detangling time from 3+ hours to an hour and a half on a really good day, sometimes 2 hours on a not so good day if maybe I put up detangling too long, which is still a long time and longer than maybe a lot of people are willing to spend, but way better for me. Complete life change. And I'm not gonna lie and say that detangling is a breeze now, because when you're detangling hair of my texture, it's never going to be fun when you're doing it with your fingers, but finger detangling is worth it for me. It's really just helped me out a lot because first of all, I'm tender-headed. Second of all, it's really helped me to not be as mean to my hair. I mean, I do get frustrated, particularly as time wears on. I might be rougher as time goes, and that's not good. But if I had a comb, I would just be ripping through my hair. And I think the length that I've been able to retain is largely due to finger detangling and not combing my hair. Because every time I try to put a comb in my hair, maybe 2 years ago, but I'd be like, maybe I'll try it again. And then I do, and my hair's like, no. So yeah, I'm stuck with finger detangling, and I'm sticking with this. It's really been helping me. You'll see in this video here that I'm just kind of spraying it on my roots really well. I tend to get a lot of tangles at my roots. And then I just distribute it through my hair and down the strands, and I'm able to break down my hair even to the point where I can kind of run my fingers to it, which is unheard of for me. It really would take a lot of conditioner and, just miracles for me to be able to run my fingers through my hair once upon a time, but I can kind of sort of do it now. But for the most part, when I'm finger detangling, I focus on my thumb and going through the section as many times as I can until I can kind of ensure. See, this moment is just a GIF waiting to happen, by the way. Just trying to make sure that I've gone through it and figured out all the major tangles at least, and anything minor can be left to fester until the next time I detangle, and by then it'll be a major tangle. It's lovely. It's a endless cycle of giving me aggravation. So after I run the apple cider vinegar mix through my hair, I follow it up with coconut oil, just straight up, or in this particular clip, I'm using a blend of coconut oil. It's probably 75-80% coconut oil mixed with olive oil. I completely forgot English for a second there. Olive oil and of avocado oil. And I picked those three oils because coconut oil, olive oil, and avocado oil are all oils that are actually able to penetrate the hair shaft, which is not true about most oils that there are in the land. Right now I'm playing around with that oil blend just to see if it makes any difference compared to using coconut oil straight, and I can report, spoiler alert, I don't notice a damn bit of difference. The apple cider vinegar does the actual detangling, or actually assists with the detangling, I should say. My fingers really are doing the most of the work, and the oils help to lubricate and, you know, give me slip. It's working pretty well for me. Detangling my hair is slightly less daunting if I can look at it as being, you know, 90 minutes if I do it often enough. You know, if I don't wait more than 2 weeks, I can probably keep it around 90 minutes, and that's a good thing for me because that's like 3 episodes of Jeopardy. It's perfect. So that's the way I've managed to make my whole detangling situation a little bit more tolerable. The only tools that I'm using are hair shears to cut out single strand knots, which I get a ton of, and occasional split ends, which I don't seem to get very many of, knock on wood, but I don't know, those single strand knots are out to get me, man, trying to hold me down. If you have a hair texture that is really uncooperative like mine, let me know in the comments what your detangling technique is, if you're still a fan of the comb and the brush and all the tangle teasers and nipple squeezers and all that crap. Or if you're a finger detangler like me, or if you do some combination of the two. And also let me know if you have any other concoctions or products that have helped you. I've tried a lot of the detanglers that have been fairly popular on YouTube, and they've done fuck all for me. I mean, I've tried Not Today, I tried the Kimmaytube Not Today from back in the day recipe. That's a throwback Monday, or whenever this goes up. I've tried lots of stuff, and so far the only thing that seems to keep it relatively manageable for me is either coconut oil, even though it takes a long time, or the apple cider vinegar plus coconut oil, which has so far been my dream team. Thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you next time. I don't know what else to say now.
That's a nappy-headed hose there, I'm gonna tell you that now.